Okay, it's 6:30. We're going to call the April 20th, 2026 council meeting to order. If you'd stand with me, our opening of prayer will be by Maggie Cope, followed with our Pledge of Allegiance by Brandon Hillenberg.
Please bow your head. Heavenly Father, we thank you for the opportunity to serve our community and gather together this evening. We ask for your wisdom to guide every decision, your clarity in every decision, and your peace in every interaction we have tonight. Help us to lead with integrity, listen with open hearts, and always seek what is best for the people that we represent. In your name we pray, amen.
Show me the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. You may be seated. Roll call, please, Tammy.
Long. Spangler.
Here.
Red.
Present.
Hillenberg.
Here.
Coe.
Here.
Reed.
Here.
Weber.
Here.
Pickard.
Here.
Thank you.
8 present, 0 absent. Next item, approval of minutes from our April 6, 2026 meeting.
Make a motion, we approve the minutes for the April 2026 meeting.
Second.
I got a motion from Stephen, a second from James, to approve the April 6, 2026 minutes. Any approvals, deletions, additions? Seeing none, all in favor, roll call vote, please, Tammy.
Long.
Yes.
Spangler.
Yes.
Red.
Yes.
Hillenberg.
Yes.
Coe.
Yes.
Reed.
Yes.
Weber.
Yes.
Pickard.
Yes.
Passes 8-0. Next up, read ordinances and resolutions by title only.
Make a motion, we read resolutions in by title only.
Second.
Got a motion by,
And ordinances.
Yeah, that's it.
you accept this?
Yeah.
Okay. Motion made by Stephen, second by Matt, to read ordinances and resolutions by title only. Any discussion? Seeing none, all in favor, roll call vote, please, Tammy.
Long.
Yes.
Spangler.
Yes.
Red.
Yes.
Hillenberg.
Yes.
Coe.
Yes.
Reed.
Yes.
Weber.
Yes.
Pickard.
Yes.
Passes 8-0. City Council old business. First item is number A, amended ordinance number 9 of 2026. Please, Tammy.
Number 9 of 2026, an ordinance establishing additional inspection-related requirements for the city-owned properties in certain situations and other purposes. Third reading.
I'll make a motion to approve amended ordinance number 9 of 2026. Second.
Who is the second? Got a motion by Brandon, second by Stephen, to approve amended ordinance number 9 of 2026. Any discussion?
Mayor, if I could.
Sure.
When I bought a building in this town, put Hillenberg Heat and Air in, there was a process that we had to follow to bring the building up to certain codes, following the UDC, had to go to the Planning Commission. It really irks me to know that we had a city-owned building that did not follow the exact same process that every other business owner does in this town. And I know it was a mistake, and I appreciate those that owned up to the mistake. And I do know that mistakes happen. But that process should be followed. What this ordinance does, it helps the city follow that process when the city is the general contractor on remodels. I think it was said best, and it was quoted at one of the last meetings, that if it's good enough for the citizens, it should be good enough for the city. And I think if we're going to require a third-party inspection to the citizens and business owners in this town by the city doing inspections, I do not think it's too much to ask that the city have a third-party inspection with the state. I've also attached that there's exhibits that the state is more than willing to do that service for free. That's all I've got, Mayor. Thank you.
You're welcome. Anybody else? Of course, just for the record, we think it's overreach. So, we feel like that we do not need this, but it's up to the council's vote to approve or
Well, that was-
disapprove.
My question, was it a mistake or was it just within, like, the code at the time, then we amended it, and was it ordinance 33 then that, like, plugged the gap essentially?
So there was, yes, ordinance 33 last year. It used to be the case that buildings under 5,000 square feet did not have to go through the planning commission. And this building, someone else can correct me, was under that. So it did not, the fact that it did not go through the planning commission was not against any code at the time.
That's what I was thinking, yeah.
That has since changed. Now, every building has to go through planning commission. There is no size limitation on that. We approved that, I think, also late last year. I think maybe the mistake that was referenced, and Brandon, you can correct me, was in regards to the parking lot. And the paving of that. The fact that they go to the planning was not a mistake. It just wasn't required. But I think, I don't want to speak for Brandon. I think he may have been referring to the parking lot.
That is correct in the permits that weren't pulled.
Were they required and they weren't pulled, or they weren't? Okay, that's what I was trying to figure
Yeah, it was missed. The people doing the work didn't pull it.
out. Okay,
It was missed.
I was conflating the two issues, I guess, thanks.
But we did get it reopened up, opened the building up and paid for all that. Any other from the audience? Council? Seeing none, all in favor, roll call vote, please. Tammy?
Long,
No.
Spangler,
No.
Red,
Yes.
Hillenberg,
Yes.
Coe,
Yes.
Reed,
No.
Weber,
No.
Pickard.
Yes. Fails 4-4. Next item, ordinance 11 of 2026. Please, Tammy.
Number 11 of 2026, an ordinance confirming rates and fees for waste collection, recycling, and related services provided by the city of Cabot and for other purposes. Third reading.
I make a motion to approve ordinance number 11 of 2026.
Second. Shouldn't that say amended, Ben?
Yes, it should refer to it as amended ordinance 11 of 2026. The correct version is in the packet and was posted online. It just doesn't say amended. But it was amended last time, and you do have the amended version before you.
Okay. So do they need to restate?
No, I mean, it has been, the official copy has been amended. So
Okay.
we usually do that just for clarity, but no, it's fine.
Okay, I was just doing it for the minutes purposes,
Yes, sir.
for legality. Okay, we have a motion from Brandon and a second from Kyle to approve amended ordinance number 11 of 2026. Any discussion by the audience or the council? None by the council. Any by the audience? Seeing none, roll call vote, please, Tammy.
Spangler,
No.
Red,
Yes.
Hillenberg,
Yes.
Coe,
Yes.
Reed,
Yes.
Weber, Pickard,
Yes.
Long,
No.
Passes 6-2. Next ordinance is ordinance 12 of 2026.
Number 12 of 2026, an ordinance to rezone 97 South Pine Street, Lot 3, Block 1, MH Bellamy Edition, from R-1 Single Family Residential to C-2 General Commercial District, amending the land use plan and for other purposes. Second reading.
Seeing no other action, we'll move to item D, ordinance 13 of 2026.
Number 13 of 2026, an ordinance to rezone a part of the southeast 1/4 of the southwest 1/4 of Section 12 T4N R10W, City of Cabot, Lonoke County, Arkansas, from R-1 Single Family Residential to C-3 Open Display Commercial District, amending the land use plan and for other purposes. Second reading.
Seeing no other action, we'll move to item E, ordinance 14 of 2026. Please, Tammy.
Number 14 of 2026, an ordinance to rezone a part of the southeast one quarter of the southeast one quarter of Section 30, T4N, R9W, City of Cabot, Lonoke County, Arkansas, from R-1 Single Family Residential to R-2S Medium Density Single Family, amending the land use plan and for other purposes. Second reading.
Seeing no other action, we'll move to item F. Please let the record show, Tammy, that as of 6:40, we're going to move into a public hearing on ordinance 15 of 2026. In that, this ordinance is about fixing rates, fees, and deposits for water and other water services rendered by the Cabot Water and Wastewater Commission and for other purposes. Now's your time if you want to come to the podium to state your reasons why you support or disapprove of this ordinance. Council, anybody want to speak?
Mayor, it was already in the paper, right?
Yes, yes. It had to be in the paper to have this.
Yeah.
Mhm. Nobody on this side wants to speak? Anybody on this side? Are you sure anybody in the audience? Seeing none, how long do we need to leave this open, Ben?
There is not a set length of time. You need to do what you've done, give people an opportunity to speak. If no one wishes to speak, then it can be closed.
Okay.
Mayor, I have one question to ask.
Yes, sir.
I'd like to direct this toward Ben, if I may. Ben, this was properly advertised, published in all the proper places.
Yes, sir.
Notice has been properly made.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Well, I guess I'll go ahead and, per my city attorney nodding his head yes, we'll go ahead and close the public hearing at 6:42. We'll now move on to item G, ordinance number 15 of 2026. Please, Tammy.
Number 15 of 2026, an ordinance fixing rates, fees, and deposits for water and other water services rendered by the Cabot Water and Wastewater Commission and for other purposes. Second reading.
Seeing no other business on that matter, city council confirmed business. I have none, but we have 5 items to be considered by council to be considered for new business.
Mayor, I make a motion, we move item A, B, C, D, and E to council for tonight.
Okay.
I'll second.
We got a motion by Stephen, a second by James, to move items A, B, C, D, and E. Ordinance 16, Resolution 17, Resolution 18, Resolution 19, Resolution 20 of 2026 to new business. Any discussion? Seeing none, all in favor, roll call, please, Tammy.
I'm sorry, Mayor, can I have the second first?
Oh, I'm sorry, it was James.
Thank you.
I apologize.
Long,
Yes.
Spangler,
Yes.
Red,
Yes.
Yes.
Hillenberg, Coat,
Yes.
Reed,
Yes.
Weber,
Yes.
Pickard.
Yes.
First item then, item A of new business will be ordinance 16 of 2026. Please, Tammy.
Number 16 of 2026, an ordinance to require the Cabot Water and Wastewater Commission to provide each customer with additional information regarding projected bill amounts in December of each year and for other purposes. First reading.
Mayor, this is mine. I'd like to move to withdraw this one. I talked to Gary about, they have a project they're working on that is identical in intent, but kind of different in execution, and I don't want to pass any laws that make any administrative burden for anybody. What I'm after is an annual process by which we make sure there's oversight around these disposal fees. And they're gonna have something, and so they're gonna make it get back to us, and then I'm gonna tack onto the back of that a requirement that we submit the fees by X date. So there's a fix here that doesn't require a bunch of unnecessary legislation, so I'm going to withdraw it and bring it back once we have more from the Water Commission.
Okay, so do you want to make a motion to table it?
Yep. Motion to withdraw or table. Yeah.
Table. Thank you, sir.
Second.
Got a motion by Corey, a second by Brandon to table ordinance number 16 of 2026. Any further discussion? Seeing none, all in favor, roll call vote, please, Tammy.
Weber,
Yes.
Pickard,
Yes.
Long,
Yes.
Spangler,
Yes.
Red,
Yes.
Hillenberg,
Yes.
Coe,
Yes.
Reed.
Yes.
Passes 8-0. Next up, resolution 17 of 2026.
Number 17 of 2026, a resolution authorizing the mayor and city clerk treasurer to enter into an agreement with Hennard Foothills Equipment for a boom mower and for other purposes.
Make a motion, we approve resolution 17 of 2026.
Second.
Got a motion by Matt and a second by Stephen to approve resolution number 17 of 2026. Any discussion by council? Any by the audience? Seeing none, all in favor, roll call vote, please, Tammy.
Long,
Yes.
Spangler,
Yes.
Reed,
Yes.
Weber,
Yes.
Pickard,
Yes.
Coe,
Yes.
Red,
Yes.
Hillenberg.
Yes.
Approved 8-0.
Mark's a cool machine.
What now?
That is a cool machine.
Yeah, I know. Resolution 18 of 2026, a resolution of, I'm sorry. Next up, item C, resolution 18 of 2026, please, Tammy.
Number 18 of 2026, a resolution approving the appointment of Tim Griner to the Cabot Parks and Recreation Commission and for other purposes.
I make a motion that we approve resolution 18 of 2026.
Second.
Got a motion by Brandon, a second by Stephen, to approve resolution 18 of 2026. Any discussion?
Is the appointee here? We might meet them.
He is, could you, gentlemen, could you please approach the podium, please? Thank you, sir. Good evening. They just wanted to meet you.
Very nice to meet you all. We moved here about 4 years ago, and we love living in Cabot. Our daughters lived here, and we moved here to be near them. Our grandkids are growing up in Cabot, and I think Cabot's got a lot to offer for them. So I'm grateful for a chance to serve back.
Yep. Well, they really want you on the commission. I'll say thank you for your service.
Thank you.
Any other questions you have for him, council? See none. Thank you, Tim.
Thank you.
Anything by the audience? Seeing none, all in favor, roll call vote, please, Tammy.
Hillenberg,
Yes.
Coe,
Yes.
Reed,
Yes.
Weber,
Yes.
Pickard,
Yes.
Long,
Yes.
Spangler,
Yes.
Red.
Yes.
Passes 8-0. Next up, resolution number 19 of 2026.
Number 19 of 2026, a resolution authorizing the mayor and city clerk treasurer to extend the interlocal agreement with the city of Little Rock authorizing Metropolitan Emergency Medical Services to provide ambulance services to the city of Cabot and for other purposes.
Make a motion, we approve resolution 19 of 2026.
Second.
Got a motion by Matt, a second by James, to approve resolution number 19 of 2026. Any discussion? Any by the audience? Seeing none, all in favor, roll call vote, please. Tammy?
Coe,
Yes.
Reed,
Yes.
Weber,
Yes.
Pickard,
Yes.
Long,
Yes.
Spangler,
Yes.
Red,
Yes.
Hillenberg.
Yes.
Passes 8-0.
Thank you
Next
for the
item,
great service.
sir?
Thank you for the great service.
Oh. Yes, they're doing a great job. Next up, resolution number 20 of 2026. Tammy?
Number 20 of 2026, a resolution authorizing the mayor and city clerk treasurer to enter into an agreement with Lyon College and for other purposes.
Second.
I got a motion by James, a second by Stephen, to approve Resolution 20 of 2026. Open for discussion. Anybody in the audience? Seeing none, all in favor, roll call vote, please, Tammy.
Reed,
Yes.
Weber,
Yes.
Pickard,
Yes.
Long,
Yes.
Spangler,
Yes.
Red,
Yes.
Kellenberg,
Yes.
Coe.
Yes.
Passes 8-0. I don't have any further business, council. Community input. It's now your time if you want to address the mayor and the council. Please approach the podium, state your name, and if you live in Cabot. Of course you can. Hey, how about you sit right here where we can hear you?
Perfect.
Or the people in Facebook land can hear you too. Can you give her that microphone, please, Jeffrey? Is it on?
In the last council meeting, we talked about the conversion from a single dwelling to a commercial location on Highway 38. I remember that. And now we're talking about several others this time, which I'm all for our community growing. My concern is the drainage. I don't know whether anybody else has issues with that, but over where I live, we have 5 to 10% slope. And our little street backs up to the school. And my neighbor and I at 18 and 20 Gum Street have water in our basement all the time. That's where all of our electric is, our plumbing and everything. And what happens is there's so much water coming down into our ditch, and we own that ditch. The street, our community owns that ditch. There's so much water coming down that hydrostatic force pushes it out into our basement. And I have to look it up. I used to do soil for a long time. But we have linker soils and a fragipan at about 18 to 20 inches down. So what happens then on a slope, that water hits that and then comes on down where we live. So what am I interested in? Anytime we convert something to commercial, we're adding lots of asphalt, lots of roofs, and there needs to be a drainage plan for those properties. And maybe there is, and it's just invisible to all of us.
Planning Commission requires it.
Well, we're particularly concerned because it seems like they're not effective drainage plans on areas that have slope. And most of Cabot doesn't have slope. Most of it's flat land out here. A lot of gumbo clay out in Lonoke County, but in our area where Shiloh is, where East Acres is, where the school is, that is all slope. And sometimes it's as much as 40 feet of slope. And as far as the plan goes, when the school put in that turnabout on Highway 38, which is a wonderful turnabout, they are draining directly into our ditch. And so that's added more water to our situation. You go, well, maybe the city could put in a cement ditch like they have on Highway 38, and they're beautiful, but all that's going to do is back up the water worse through. And we're not talking about water going down the slope. We're talking about water going through the slope as well. So we've just got a lot of water problems over where we are. And I just want to make sure that we're looking carefully at drainage plans.
Would you allow us in your backyard?
Always.
Okay.
The mayor and I have talked about this. I was told to get my own engineer. I was told that we just need to clean out our ditch and it'd be better, but we can't get to the culvert. The schools, we have witnesses that saw the schools put soil from the construction into our ditch area, 18 and 20, and all the ones up beyond us, we can't get to the culvert. So, and I don't own those properties below me. Now, Mayor said I could put it, as long as it's clean water, I could put it out on the street at the back, and that's my only solution for 18 and 20 Gum Street. And you go, well, get some pumps. I've installed lots of pumps for septic systems. Well, where am I going to put the water? So that's all I wanted to say. I have some handouts. Is there anybody that could, and you don't have to look at them now, but for later, and I have some pictures. Could I get those to the council members?
Of course you can.
Okay, would you do that? And that's all I wanted to say tonight. Thank you so much for your time.
You're welcome. Anyone else? Seeing none, can I get a motion to adjourn?
Oh, I want to say something, Mayor. I forgot. So this week is the Arkansas FFA convention, and the Cabot FFA just made history in the 99 years that the Arkansas FFA's been a organization. And they had 2 kids nominated to be slated as state officers, which will take place on Wednesday. We've always had a state officer, but there's no school that's ever had 2 state officers in the same year. So big shout out to the Cabot FFA and what they're doing.
Let the record show FFA is kicking it. Thank you, Maggie. Anyone else?
Just real quick, Mayor, if
Yeah.
I may. For those that were able to make it to the Purple Heart ceremony last week over at the courthouse in Lone Oak, it was a very special ceremony. It was well attended, and the Purple Heart recipients and their spouses really appreciated it. So I, again, want to thank everybody for their support. And I had one speaker not show up, and I asked the mayor to step in, and he graciously stepped up. So thank you again.
You're welcome, sir. Anytime. Anyone else? Can I get a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second. Motion by Steve and a second by James. Any further discussion? Seeing none, all in favor say aye.